And now I'm going to masturbate.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in on something with my daughter. She's fine. But I'm like, you know, I always get stressed out and shit like that. So I was like, you know, I'll make up the effort. Like, nah, let me do it tonight, man. I promised them that's what people supported the show for. So here I am. It's fine. Everything's okay, too, by the way. So I was like, nah, then I'll go back then. It's only fair. It's only fair. I just hope all the people that paid to support the show realize that I'm streaming again. That may be the, but they'll see the on demand here. No, I'm not streaming till 2. I got my kids here. Yeah, we're going back to JCS 100%. I wish I bailed to play Elden Ring. I'd be honest with you if I bailed to play fucking Elden Ring, dude. So Insomniac, yeah. So, what did Hype Bear say? That's insane, man. Yeah, this guy is on another level of shit. So let's get back to this dude.
I mean, he was just yelling.
This is the time to come to Jesus, to be honest. Because you know more. I'm looking.
Why would you say, oh, God.
In your eyes tell me exactly that you are hurting inside. I get it. brother, I get it. You're hurting.
And this is the
You're
only
scared.
time we can help you.
Because once we get to a certain point, there's nothing I can do. It's in the hands of who has it. Nothing I can do.
Yeah, he's a skinny dude. How much for 7 a.m.? No amount of money, bro. No amount of money.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Even if my kids weren't here, my sanity is more important than money. I have limits.
You get caught stealing a car, you admit to it, I did it. How can I get help? What can be done to help me? And let me tell you the rest of my story. You're holding
And if
back.
something happened that you were defending yourself, then we need to know that. If you were protecting yourself because you were in fear, then that makes sense. But we need to know exactly what happened for you
Needed to kill 5 people because he was in fear.
to protect yourself.
You
Family
can't
members
minimize
too? No, not 5. 3, right?
this. Once a wise man told me one time, once a bomb goes off, you can't defuse.
Bro, to get me to stream from like 8 p.m. at night to 7 p.m. in the morning, it would like need to be like low 5 figures. That is the only fucking way, because that is insane. What? Really? You guys know, minus whipping out my man tits, that I have no paywalls unless someone's like, hey, Rich, how much for this? Then of course. But yeah. I like sleep. Let's just put it that way. I need sleep, or I lose my fucking mind. I lose my sanity without sleep.
Defuse it.
The detective's wise man friend was clearly a specialist in nuclear fusion, yet most people would already comprehend that a bomb can no longer be defused once it has exploded.
You can't. That's already out there. Now is the point
What a stupid analogy. What a dumb fucking analogy.
to say, how do I put Band-Aids on myself to minimize the injuries I have? And we're giving you that opportunity. I want to give you that opportunity. I don't think you're a bad guy at all. I really don't.
The male detective will
Oh god, don't say pay pig. That's Phil's, that's what they call Phil's.
now for some reason focus on Grant's flaws and the overwhelming embarrassment of the cam girl situation, which is basically the
Well, the thing is, I want to get a bidet, but you got to use both together. You can't just, like, say you take a massive dump and there's a bunch of shrapnel on your asshole. You're just going to shoot that all over the bowl. So you have to wipe, and what the bidet does is, you know, it's kind of like details your hole.
the exact opposite of what he should be doing. He seems to get confused about what he's trying to achieve here. He carries a sympathetic tone while essentially roasting the ever-loving shit out of the suspect.
I think you're going through a very stressful and emotional time right now with being out of work and just dealing with all the problems with the arrest. You're probably not used to depending on somebody to pay all your bills. So now you have to do mom and dad or have to give you money. Cody's having to give you money. And there's a significant debt to people. 200.
Yes, QHC, you could be a mod. But you are a mod. Says you are anyway. Or are you? Or, wait, is it being weird? No, you are. Yeah, you're a mod. Thank you, the real alerts. It's getting better. Slowly but surely. It is.
$100,000. I don't know what I'd do. I mean, mortgage, yeah, I get it, or something like that, or a medical bill for my child, yeah, I get it. But talking
Thank
to some
you, the real
girl,
alerts.
you know, in
Thank you for being a
Bulgaria,
member for so
you know,
long, too.
you hit it
I
right on the head. You were
appreciate
embarrassed about it, and you have nothing to be embarrassed about. Here it is, man. I want to help you. She want to help you. You gotta come to me with the truth now, because I already know the truth.
There's a reason you didn't go back to the house. There's a reason why you haven't tried to reach out. I mean, it's odd you haven't heard from anybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's words that, like, I can't think of to even say. Like, I don't know how to even say the words.
Just eat the poo-poo.
Give me your shoulders. What are you thinking?
That somebody in my family's dead.
And how does that make you feel if you're thinking that?
I have absolutely no ability to comprehend the words, because, like I said, I've been there for my whole entire life, and even though there's been struggles and everything like that, there hasn't ever been any issues.
if Kenneth Copeland was a detective. Like, do you think this guy gives a shit about religion, dude? Come on.
There's never been the struggles or the issues like happened Thursday. Never for you. I believe you 100%. I believe it's never been like that. But something happened Thursday, unlike anything you've ever experienced in 29 years of your life. Never.
And maybe you felt that was rock bottom for you. You were getting kicked out of the house. Your father gave you an ultimatum. I mean, that's...
The female detective will now carry out what the male detective was probably trying to do a few minutes ago. She will afford him justifications for the crime, making the gravity of admission less intimidating.
You know, you're already dealing with the
Yes,
debt,
Chris Dennis.
and, you know, now you have to stop talking to this girl.
You're a mod.
And now you're being kicked out of the home. I mean, that's... I can understand how you would feel.
I think, anyway.
I mean, that you'd want to lash out, or, you know, if something happened, you'd want to defend yourself.
Sure.
No, you're not a mod. Oops.
But we need to know what happened.
I mean, I can tell that you guys are, like, leading me into a certain way of what...
The only thing we're leading you to is
OHC, I'll
wanting
fix
to
you
get the
too.
truth from you. Not
I
trying to
was
make
wrong.
you say something that's not true, that's not accurate. The truth.
Now you're
the
a mod.
end. That's it. That's all we want is the absolute truth.
I genuinely don't have anything else that I can say about what transpired during the nighttime.
So when you left your house, everybody was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I would have made up to 2 hours. You guys know I hold, like, in all of the other donos I got, I made a list, and in May I'm gonna make all that stuff up. And I would have done the 2 hours like tomorrow or Tuesday or something. Like, nah, you know, I promised them now. Let me go back and stream.
And when you left Cody,
Everything was fine.
well, we got called to the house because
Yeah,
Cody didn't show up
we
to work.
interrogated Joey. But
So
see,
law
Joey's
enforcement
just a
goes over there,
mouthpiece.
and
But no, that's not true. He's not just a mouthpiece because he talks shit too. So that's a lie. Yeah, I'd love to interview Joey, but it'll never happen.
can you tell us what we found?
No, the only thing that I was told was
May
that
the
Cody would
thirst
take
will be
care
the
of
day
it
of
for me.
reckoning.
And that's all that I know.
So if anything happened in the home, to bring law enforcement there, what would you think happened?
That there was a shooting.
Between whom?
I don't know. Between Cody and my dad.
Yes, we're doing a 12-hour Philip Burnell stream, Elmeco, in celebration of the 7th anniversary of the May 1st burst.
And why
Yes,
would
I
you
am
think
back.
that?
To protect me, or to help me, or to do something with me.
So you're telling me you did not shoot Cody,
No.
your father, or your mother?
No.
You
I
find
mean, I
out
don't
your
know,
whole
like,
you find out your whole family's dead, and you're cold as ice like that. Yes, and it was a flop, the PSX, but it's a nice looking piece of tech.
what more I can say.
Well, when law enforcement arrived,
Yeah, and it had the XMB interface. Yep.
that's what they found.
Wasn't that the first piece of Sony hardware to
So
have that?
you're the only outstanding child.
Yes, I'm back.
You're the one that's been
That
having
one, nice
problems
guy.
with your dad. You're the one that we haven't been able to find for 2 days. Do you understand now why we would be questioning you about this?
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't,
Cross Media Bar, yeah.
like, I mean, I wouldn't be saying, like, all, like, I don't know the way to, I don't know, like, what to even say.
So if anything happened in the home, you believe it would be Cody and him?
Yes. Because I don't have, access to anything.
We know that Cody didn't shoot your dad. We know Cody didn't shoot your mom. We know Cody didn't shoot himself. There's something.
And you still haven't asked us the
That-
condition of them or anything.
That's because I'm
because they're stupid or they're psychopaths and think they can talk their way out of it. Good. Let them not plead themselves and talk their ways under the jail, man. That's where they should be.
And I don't know what the normal proceedings are, but
The normal proceedings are for you to be honest about what happened.
And then we help you understand everything that's going to go on from here on out, of what our responsibilities are.
And we don't believe you're being honest. We feel that you are leaving something out about what happened in that home. And the evidence tells us what happened in the home. But you need to fill in the blanks.
The suspect's composure was finally starting to slip. This was the perfect moment to draw out the silence to see how he'd respond to the pressure.
Are you serious?
Here's my hand.
Oh, man, we're definitely, yeah. I know there's some other people that said, or maybe it was just you, but I think other people said they're like taking off. I can't, Phil, you were missing out on whatever, but he rather put his pride first instead of admit the fact that he burst. Oh.
And for honesty, I am an honest guy. I'm going to be honest. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to be honest to the very last day that I deal with you. And then when this investigation continues, I'll go on to the next person, be honest with them.
You have paid vacation.
I can only
you
do so
said
much
it too,
with honesty.
Stephanie.
Honesty.
So what are you not telling us? What happened at that home that you know? Did you leave the house with your brother Cody looking like that? Or did you leave the house with your father looking like that? Or your mother? Is that how you left your family?
No.
Nobody else went into that house.
Who left your family like this? If you were the one that's been depressed, you were the one that owes money, you were the one that got into a confrontation with your father, who did this to your family? If you were trying to defend yourself or something else happened, we need to know now.
The female detective does an excellent job at affording him the option to admit to a lesser infraction, which in this case is self-defense. She provides the option while simultaneously building pressure. It's a textbook maneuver, and she does it very well.
To help you.
The other detective is fucking useless. He's 100% right.
So tell us what happened, Grant.
She's pretty decent. He's fucking garbage. Come to Jesus. Shut the fuck up. Go to sleep.
We're here to listen to you.
Grant, you need the truth.
I've never had an In-N-Out burger.
We're here to make this right. You got to tell the truth. It's on the tip of your tongue, my man. I get that.
Did your father go after you and you try to protect yourself?
No, I didn't do any of this.
Hey, I know. Video surveillance tells me everything that happened this night. I'm telling you. Of people that you'd be surprised who in your neighborhood has video. And I know that there's only 4 people at this house during this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me. You got to tell me, man. You got to tell me. Get over that hoop. The video is
That'd be kind of weird. Dude, you would jerk off on a chicken sandwich? You're a dedicated man.
video. If you're sitting there saying no, 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 and video shows something else, guess what? Big problem. Because it will wind up later on that you can't get any help from anybody. A lot of this, what people make decisions on, is honesty. Was somebody honest? Didn't fire.
It's a May 1st birth anniversary celebration, baby.
Fire a gun, didn't fire a gun, didn't fire a gun. None of them did. None of them did. Cody did not go home.
Or did your father point a gun at you?
No, there's nothing else that I can say.
Your emotions, your demeanor, your body language, your eyes tell me everything I need to say about you. You want to tell me in the worst way. You want to get this pain off your chest. Do it.
I mean, it's just...
They're also making a plug-in Xbox Series X and S 360 controller. Interesting. When is that coming out? Yeah, I'll fuck with one of those too.
There's just nothing else that I can say.
So your dad had told you in the past before that he would kill you?
Right.
For what reason?
for if I basically did anything related to this, again, costing him a lot of money.
And Cody knew about that.
Right.
So when did you learn that your family was dead?
I had been worried since last night when I was just in the hotel, but I knew when you guys told me. I mean, like, I knew when you guys had told me.
You already knew, though.
But I had...
You already said, you know.
She's recovering, man. You know, it's going to be a while. What she had, or somewhat has, is no joke. So, it takes a while to recover.
At any point, did you feel like you needed to reach out to Cody and see if he was okay, or?
I just didn't want to call anywhere. I just didn't want to know.
We understand your father was abusive, and we understand that he was the asshole. And if he threatened you, that he was going to kill you when you came back, you were probably in fear, were you not? So did your brother come home to try and defend you?
I have to say, as a man who works in law enforcement, yeah, it's all about how you handle the interrogation. It's amazing how much it's like a psychological game to get the truth out of people, and you can.
And then this gunfight happened?
Thank you, J-Ray.
And you got so scared that you left?
This version of events would obviously clear Grant of any wrongdoing. The detective is hoping he takes the bait so that he changes his story, and can then be placed under arrest for lying to police.
No, I mean, I had left when I had said that I had left.
I just don't know where else to go to get you to come around, because
taking dumps is strange. I do agree. It's a log of waste that comes out of your ass, Googlefish.
it does not make any logistical sense of what you're telling us. It doesn't. If these two got in a shooting, we would know. We would know they shot each other. We'd know that.
But why Mom?
Things just got so bad and out of hand, like never it's been before in your life. Never been here before in your life, or your family's life. He's pissed. His future, his retirement, his plans are being upset by you because of the financial
Upset. Destroyed.
cost. I would almost bet this is just a horrible, bad incident that on any other day wouldn't happen. But you and me both know, as does she, what happened that night.
I don't have the answer for anything else.
Okay. This is the last time before I'm gonna walk out now, and then I'm done. Then I'm done for good. When I'm done, I'm done.
And I don't have anything else that I can say.
Do you not feel bad for doing this to your family?
I mean, I've been getting blamed for the last half a year for everything, and I've been trying to move forward into a positive direction. And then every day I'm reminded.
May the first burst be with us all. Get that burst up my ass, like woo right up my ass baby, I love it. Let Salvatore tell me to relax my anus as that burst and bubbles are shoved up my fucking ass.
Woo! Right up my ass, baby, I love it.
Try to relax your anus.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
There you go.
Reminded of all the trouble that I had caused. And then I keep being told the same thing over and over again, but there's nothing that I can do to change it.
Do you regret doing this to each one of your family members?
I didn't do that to each one of them.
Here, you sit in my seat for a minute.
Sit in my feet. Sit on my face for a minute. Put your bony ass on my face and fart and see what happens. This detective is like He would be better off just being like a doorstop. What are we at? I got to hear that again.
And then I keep being told the same thing over and over again, but there's nothing that I can do to change it.
Do you regret doing this to each one of your family members?
I didn't do that to each one of them.
Here, you sit in my seat for a minute.
Sit in my feet for a minute. Oh, fart in my face for 3 hours, and you see how I feel. Oh my God, this fucking guy, man. How long has he been doing this for? Since yesterday?
Sit in my seat. Get out of it. Here, sit right here. Come here. Sit right here. Get out of that seat. Sit right there for me.
The suspect still isn't sitting in his seat.
Two things that happened here today. Two things. You're a guy swimming out in the middle of the ocean, and we're going to give you one of two things based on you. You can have a life preserver to keep from drowning, or you get the boat anchor. And it's, which one do you want? Because we will give you whichever one you ask for. The life preserver, the boat anchor.
Shit on my chest for a minute.
No, I want the life preserver, but I've said everything that I can.
You want it, and I believe you do, but you have not said everything you can say. But there will be a time where you ask for that life preserver. I can't give it to you. I can't. Once I cross the lines I gotta step over, can't do it. Won't do it. Think about that. I want to talk to her for a minute. Think about the last life preserver I can give you. Think about it. Take a few minutes just to reflect on it, and then we'll come back to you in a couple of minutes, and then we'll go from there. And what happens is what happens. Fair enough? You alright, Graham? Okay. Need some food, some water? You good to stay for a while longer? You okay?
I mean, I just don't have anything more that I can say. I don't know what the next...
I'm not keeping you. If you want to stay, well, I'll talk to you till whatever, till you're happy with everything and you're okay.
The detective sucks.
You're not detained. You're not being kept here. Don't want to be here. You don't have to be here.
And I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay. Give me a minute. We'll get you out of here. What we'll do is we'll get you up somewhere. I'll give you my card, my phone number. If you want to talk to me, you're more than welcome to call me. And we'll move forward from there. Fair enough? Any questions of me before I go? Or before we walk out? I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Yes, I will be your life preserver. So,
congratulations.
You may have.
Like, what am I allowed to do?
Live your life. Hey man, we are right there at it. Jason's here. It's going to be a few more minutes. What I need to do is just for our investigation, get some pictures of you. We're going to collect your clothing.
well, there was the other stream that I didn't miss that much. Turbo Express, thank you for the wiener.
As soon as that's done, we'll get Jason here to talk to you. All right.
Alright, so I take it you know what happened.
Yeah.
It's like his first day on the job, Nightbreak Dreamer.
I'm gonna ask you plain out. You are not part of it anyway.
No.
When's the last time you saw everybody?
I left the house between like midnight and like 12:30.
I want to believe you, Grant, but you're the last person that I could put in that house. And I know what happened over the last 6 months. Who else can I blame? How are we going to find out who did this?
I don't know. I don't have the answers.
The shit you did, you could have been in jail. You would have been in jail for years.
I know.
and they covered it up for you. I'm scared for you, and I'm scared for myself, and I don't feel comfortable with you being around me alone. I'm sorry. I could take you physically, but if you have a knife or know where a gun is, I'm fucked. I need you to be honest with me, man. I need to have closure. I was told that you would not have access to be able to contact this woman. Why do you feel the intent to still contact her?
It was just the whole emotional thing. I mean, that's all
Okay,
that I can say.
so are you saying that you love the woman?
I feel like I did, yeah.
Okay, you feel like you did, so you don't feel that way now?
Well, I mean, now it's pretty much, you know, I mean, it's not what it used to be, is all I can say.
Not what. You just pissed on your sack, so you have a small penis like me.
Because she's aware of what has happened in the last several months.
Right.
It hurt, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't carry that persona that you carried before. I do love you, though. Just remember that. Just like Mom, Cody, and Dad loved you. Nobody loved you any more or any less.
You have anything else you need to talk about before we let you go? Because now's your time. You know that. Like Danny said, once you're out of here, there's no coming back from this. We're giving you every opportunity to tell us what happened in that home that you have not told us. So you're aware that when you leave here, you're not going to have any chance to redeem yourself and tell us the truth after the fact.
I understand.
And you're okay with that. You can live with yourself knowing that you're not going to tell us the truth.
I've said what I can say.
Okay.
You ready, man? Yeah. Question for you real quick. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt anybody else. No suicidal thoughts. Okay, come on, bud.
Grant was arrested 9 hours later at his hotel. His trial began on August 12, 2019.
Grant Amato was so obsessed with this woman. You're going to see from the evidence in this case, at 2:53 a.m. on January 25th, after leaving the house that contained the 3 dead bodies of his family, the defendant goes to a nearby Publix parking lot, logs onto their Wi-Fi, and uses his dead brother's USA checking account to pay $599.99 to get onto Sylvie's website.
That's unreal.
At 3:02 in the morning. That's what this case is about. It's about his blind obsession with this woman, the end of the world as he believed it to be because of his family, and his absolute contempt for those that he held responsible.
Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree premeditated murder.
Grant Amato was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Good. And I'm sure he's having a miserable time in there too. Yes, because I just had to make a phone call and find out some stuff real quick. And after I got done, I was like, you know what, nah. Just in case, because I don't know, man. There's a good chance I may not stream tomorrow. It's a holiday. I don't know what's going to be going on this week. So I was like, let me do it now. I'm all right. You know what I mean? Damn, son. This guy. Good. Goodbye. See you later. Hope a cam girl was worth destroying your family and ruining the rest of your life. No, I'm not going to game tonight. Oh, man, people want to watch some Phil? Sure, we could watch. Sure, let's watch Phil. I could go for some comedy relief. Let's see.
This is how I play the game!
Oh my god. What's in messages flashback?
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone.
Wait, there's microtransactions in Resident Evil for fucking what?
Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
A $164 tip.
Is it a whale?
Bernie, yeah, we need a palate cleanser after that heavy ass shit.
It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball.
Joey has verbal argument with Rich? Really?
So I think that was before the $5 had come in. A $164 tip, but it's an anonymous.
How much stop talking about Phil for a month? I don't know. I can. There's plenty of shit out there. But you know what'll happen? He'll do something absolutely... That's always what happens. Okay, I'll check it out, flashback. Seeing Phil rage at Scarface was priceless. God, that's an old game. I beat that when I was 10 years old at my friend's house with him and his little bro. Watching him rage is priceless comedy, and I died a little bit inside. That is Phil. That is a man with dancing pecs whom I admire.
This tip with no name. Well, thank you. All right, first of all, let's play the absolutely ginormous tip animation. This is the first time I'm ever playing this one. $150 tip animation. I've never played it before. So thank you, whoever you are.
What the fuck is that?
All right. So, anonymous.
Thanks for the...
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's do a poll. Boom. There you go. Poll. Damn, holy shit. Yeah, I was like, you know what, man? I made a promise to stay on until 1. I don't know. Like, I'm probably definitely not streaming tomorrow. It's Easter. I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the week. So let me... There's days I'll be streaming, but I don't know when. And I promised to do till 1 a.m. And I don't know, I'll be able to stream late this week, for example, you know? Damn, almost 75%. Jesus Christ.
The money, stupid fuck.
I owe a shot. As I told you, the rules of the streamer as follows. If I receive a...
At least here the polls are accurate. That's another thing I like about like Twitch is that people with like extra whatever, they could vote more than once or their vote counts more. I'm like, what is this, the Electoral College of voting? No, I want to know what each individual in my audience thinks. Not because one has extra... It's so stupid.
$100 tip.
You work at Denny's? Ah, working with food. It actually, there's benefits and there's huge drawbacks too. Like, you can make a lot of money and it keeps you busy, but man, people could be fucks. Hey, Rich, ever thought about watching the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial? Yes. Yes, I have, actually. We won't do that tonight, but yes, that's actually a good idea.
I'll take a shot of the Harrahorn Norwegian gin as donated by the Dutch brothers. So this is my first shot of the day. Oh boy.
I thought he said he's an alcoholic. Like, this is the #1 thing you don't do. Intro guy has not put alcohol to his lips since he stopped drinking, I believe, in 2017 or 2018. It's just something you don't do.
That's some strong stuff, baby. 46% alcoholic volume, by the way. Now, this is a double shot glass. The reason that I use this is because I want you to see that I'm actually drinking it. I'm not reneging on it or anything, but it's the only transparent shot glass I have, so I'm going to fill it halfway because it is a double shot glass. That's about a shot. Okay, good. Hold on. Close it before I spill it. First time having this gin. I just spilled it all over my hand. Good thing I have a paper towel here. Hold on. It just dribbled.
Your penis is dribbling too excited about this gin.
My first
I'm 2 years sober. Good for you, Chris Dennis. That's awesome.
my birthday shot for everyone here live on the stream. Salute, everyone.
Yeah, it just doesn't...
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, wow. There's a lot of botanicals in that. It went up my nose almost. It was like, whoop, up the nose. Whoo. That's good. It's good, but man, it went, like I said, it went whoop, like up my sinuses into my nostrils. Whew.
Yeah, not a good thing to donate. Dude, it's... Why? Oh... His audience is dumb. Oh, wow, he's a recovering alcoholic. Let me send him a giant bottle of strong gin. Really? I am not butt chugging a fucking beer or seltzer. Phil is the only recovering alcoholic I know who allegedly drinks, goes against every single Alcoholics Anonymous principle. No, he's absolutely drinking.
That's good. That will clear your sinuses out right there, baby. Woo! That's good gin. It's tasty. It actually has a good aftertaste. The king of gin. You can't overdose of gin.
Dude, this thing, for some reason...
You actually can.
The way they designed the bottle...
Alcohol poisoning is real.
It spills. It doesn't pour smooth. The edge of the bottle here just dribbles. Okay. So.
Breasts.
Rich, I drank nearly a full bottle of red wine last night. No, I'm not proud of myself for this.
Yeah, and you probably feel like fucking hot shit right now. Not to... Because getting hammered off of wine just hits different. You know what I'm saying? It just hits real different. And not in a good way either.
Here we are. Actually, this is a much larger
peed
shot
in
than
my
the last one.
basement.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. Salute, everyone. My second birthday shot of the day.
The beautician wants to know what is the name of my condition. It's called Gouty McGoudens.
Don't worry, I won't put anyone in a suitcase.
Syndrome. What happens is if I eat any red meat or shellfish, or if I have a single drip of alcohol, my foot swells up to the size of a giant bloated balloon and explodes.
This is hilarious. Rob just did a super chat. He says, "You're taking shots when you've admitted you have a drinking problem. What are you doing?" I had a drinking problem years and years ago. I haven't had a drinking problem in many years. And I've taken 2 shots during the course of my stream started at 10:45 a.m. It's...
Wait, he got alcohol DoorDash to him?
3 p.m. I'm streaming till 7 to 8. I'm having food. What are you talking about?
Also, cringe to see him fake surprise at some tips. Other day, he stopped for 5 minutes, checked email saying he saw a tip, but it vanished. Translation: I arranged for a whale to donate, so I know it's there. I just need to find it.
I swear people...
That's dude. Yeah, they caught him like one time. It was a while ago. I can't believe there's almost 600 people here with me starting to stream again at midnight. He was like emailing back and forth to like get this big donation behind the scenes. It's a Gundam video. There's the email evidence. It's not fabricated. Oh, Phil.
People are stupid. I just don't know what else to say, Rob. That was a really stupid thing you
You can DoorDash condoms? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense.
just said. It'd be one thing if I was sitting here drinking like a fish. But I'm not. I mean, yikes.
Oh, no, I think it is. But as if he's a former alcoholic, he's still an alcoholic. If he was. Here's the thing, though. Phil may have never been an alcoholic, and he just... I don't know, though. Maybe he was. Or, no, he still is. If he was an alcoholic, and he's still drinking, which he is, then he's still an alcoholic. You know?
However, speaking of the devil, as I like to say, guess what I just got? A $100 tip from Lisa Lou.
Whoa! Whoa, there's a whale! A giant whale!
Notice when this is from a while ago, you could tell because his room was different, where allegedly his mom, his hairline's actually down here more. I thought the reason why your hair looks like is your mom combed your hair until last week.
That's cool, there's a giant whale.
Alright, here we go. There we go. Again, this is a double shot glass, so. Whew.
Breasts.
I like gin too, but I get put off drinking at times because of DSP. Watch him drink it like water, then contrast it with him claiming he doesn't drink often. What a fucking liar.
Yeah, if he wasn't touching alcohol that often, it would not be this. I mean, have I even ever had gin? I don't think so.
Everyone be sure to thank the Dutch brothers for the gin I'm drinking today. That's where this came from. Alright. And by the way, after this, we're doing the tier maker. We're going to do our first tier maker segment. I'm excited to do it with you guys and see how it turns out. Alright, guys, here we go. Bottoms up. Thank you for a great holiday marathon so far.
Yeah, he puts that down way too easy, allegedly. Way too fucking easy, dude.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. I love that jam.
It's going, man. I'm gonna have to like do a backflip into bed right at 1 a.m.
Apparently I'm gonna die of gin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emil, who we have not seen in many months, has just showed up and gifted 50 memberships to the channel.
Whale, in general, is a term that generally means someone who contributes a lot to anything. It could mean you contribute a lot to a content creator, you contribute a lot to a cause, you contribute a lot.
I like how a troll donated Phil tickled my pickle. What was this? Or was it in this video? I didn't see that.
To a game? Yeah, detractors would say, oh, contributing to Phil on his streams, you're a whale. This is an absolute disclaimer. This is one of the most disgusting videos I ever made in the 11 years that I've been making content. And I know that. I know we gotta prepare for the absolute fucking worst. This is a stomach-turning video. One of the most nasty things. So just to forewarn all of you, if you are sick to your queasy stomach, you feel like you may eat soon, don't stick around.
Carrot pecan cake. Carrot pecan. Real.
Big Roach claims Soulmate made that cake, but it's definitely another cake bought as usual.
Chunks of carrot. Actually, it was, like shredded carrot.
Well, how do you know that?
with tons of pecans in this homemade cake with a cream cheese frosting. How does that look? Looks interesting. I've never had it before. I like carrot cake. I love pecans. So everything, all the ingredients sound good. The question is, will the final outcome be good? And we're about to find out right now. So carrot pecan cake, and she made a big one. You know, it's big, a big sheet. This is my first piece. Neither of us had a piece. All right, so here we go. Phil versus carrot pecan cake, the birthday cake for 2023. You ready?
Devour. Devour.
He's actually chewing normally there, admittedly. Like, I'm just, again, I keep it objective with everybody, even people that I hate. I don't hate Phil. But... yeah, he makes it like such a big fucking deal.
That's disgusting. Stop smacking your lips. You gross old fart.
That's really good.
As in, it's amaretto's okay.
It's actually got a really good aftertaste, actually.
Yeah, Mighty Furtado. He's not like the way he ate the pizza was just I even if you know nothing about Phil, nothing about Phil's lore, it's like, wow, that's bizarre. Like, here, it's so bizarre, and because I'm weird. Look at the fucking face he's making. Look at the face. Look at it. Who eats a pizza and makes that face normally?
It's got a lot of spice to it, like a cinnamon spice. It's delicious. It's really good. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here.
Devour. Devour.
It's very moist.
That is disgusting. Oh my god. Oh, that is nasty. Oh. Oh my god.
It's dense. It's got yummy pecans that are crunchy in it. It's got, like I said, a very spice to it. I love the spice. Because unlike chocolate, like, all you taste is chocolate. Here you taste different things, and I can taste the spiciness. I wonder I don't know what you put in it. I didn't ask her for the recipe, so I have no clue what's actually...
Why would you ask her for the recipe? She's making the cake. Oh my god.
in the cake. Besides, definitely there's some cinnamon. I taste cinnamon. But there's other stuff in there, too.
Devour. Devour.
75% of people want Phil.
I got some of the frosting. That's really good.
He's actually chewing normally here, admittedly. Mostly. I mean, you hear sometimes it sounds like he's sucking on a dick, but generally, it ain't as bad as it was with the pizza.
Because that guy's a disgusting pig of a human.
The truth is that you don't really taste carrot that much. Very little. A lot of people might have issue with carrot. Oh, I don't like carrot. It tastes like a spice cake, like spice.
Most carrot cake, you don't really taste the carrot.
In it, with pecans.
At least from what I've
cream
tried.
cheese frosting. It's all pureed carrot in it, but it tastes really good. And you know, again, you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't like carrots or whatever. It tastes nothing like that at all. It's very, very good.
Devour. Devour.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
Wow. Wow. No, it's really good. Wow.
That is nasty.
Here's the other thing. I have a coffee right here next to me. Ready to drink. I don't need it. I don't need any liquid. The cake is so moist. I don't need any liquid to wash it down. It's so effing moist. It's perfect.
I sneeze.
Breasts.
Zotter's Night. 45 milliliters gin. 15 milliliters elderflower syrup. 10 milliliters lemon juice. 30 to 45 milliliters butterfly PT. Shaken with ice and strained over.
Shaken with ice and strained over a rosemary sprig garnish. Also, nipples in a tizzy. Yes, of course.
You got my nipples up in a tizzy.
I'll have to try that. Elderflower syrup. I've never even heard of that before. Fart me, of course. What the fuck is going on here? Why does he have tissue up his nose? I'm getting signed to devour. Here he wasn't, I mean, again, he was chewing on that pizza like he was Uncle Gubsy taking 2 dicks in his mouth at once. If you know what that's from, you're a legend. But here, no, he was chewing fairly normally, except when he was starting to describe shit. He would
I say, oh, I grab a tissue and my nose starts to bleed. I got this close to the end of the marathon, my nose starts to bleed.
It's Phil Burnell. Who
Yes.
is that? Who is that piece of shit?
The Bauer
I've heard so
needs
many
to go
horrible
on the
things about this
soundboard.
human. I can't believe they would give him a spot in the Royal Rumble. Who would believe this? I mean, how does he have time to enter the Rumble? Shouldn't he be playing mobile games right now? It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, here
yes, we'll do his snort.
we go. Phil Burnell on the ropes. Link immediately eliminates Phil Burnell.
What the fuck is going on here?
Wow, an immediate elimination. In and out. Link.
Philip Burnell, born to fap and eat chicken sandwiches.
Breasts.
Eliminated me immediately. Wow, amazing.
Thank you all for watching my birthday battle royal of 2023. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're still conscious. You haven't passed away during that excitement. Thank you all. Until next time. Peace out. Let's bust out our mobile phone.
All right, I know his ending. Oh my God, Philip Burnell is a man. We'll see what Aqua Teal has on him. Hold on, what is DK Oldies? I would have been like, this isn't yeah, it's W2K, but still, glad to see you're doing well, though, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, Gaming Right. Thank you for being a member for almost a year, too. All right, so let's go to Aqua Teal. Oh, if I could spell teal. Well, we saw that. Wait, what happened?
And let me tell you what has to stop. Now, I was taking a sneak peek at the chat before we got started, and somebody was suggesting that it was going to be me saying like, "Hey, you got to stop talking about Darkside Phil." Hell no, you guys can talk about Darkside Phil all you want. I could, you guys want to suggest a guest on the show, 100%. If you guys want to talk about Darkside Phil, look, this is you guys talk about Darkside Phil all you want. I go do whatever you want, but this actually does have to do with Darkside Phil. Now, apparently there's been some like drama going on the last few days in the Darkside Phil world, and I just am learning about that today. Full transparency, like I got done with the interview and I just kind of wanted to take the next step, right? And apparently
Yeah, look, I don't know about the conspiracy with 1 Minute Man. People think it's Phil. He like primes the donations to like, oh wow, 1 minute, you should donate too. Thanks, 1 Minute Man. But who knows? Phil is a bizarre dude. Who the hell knows what's true with him and not?
Phil has kind of like kept talking about what a bad people we are and stuff. And I emailed Phil a few weeks ago and actually didn't hear back from him until like yesterday or maybe the day before. Either way, he emailed me and said, "Hey, I'm just going to summarize it, saying, hey, I want to let you know, that you've been somebody's been emailing me saying that it's you trying to get me back on side scrollers, and that was odd because obviously I didn't do that. So somebody was acting as me. What they did was they created a false email that was supposed to look like a side scroller's email, and they emailed him several times and more or less tried to
sounds like someone pretended to be me to try to get a free graphics card for my video. Yes, that literally happened. That was great. I gotta piss real quick. I'll be right back.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, your shoulders, try to relax your anus, your anus, try to relax your anus, your shoulders, your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, try to relax your anus, try to relax your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, your shoulders, try to relax your anus,
breasts,
your anus, your
breasts, 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 breasts,
your anus,
breasts,
your anus, try to relax your anus.
I'm done, I swear. That was fucking obnoxious.
I don't know. Just what's the best way? Just try to.
I give credit to DSP for utilizing his business degree for profit with his gin-filled streams, charging $100 per shot, which funds for another bottle with 670 milliliters of 700 milliliters left of the original.
What? I mean, look, I can't talk. I take off my shirt for $50. Never blowing bubbles. But, you know, if you were an actual alcoholic, to be drinking for money is just very only use me blade-ish. He's not like anywhere near only use me blade. You get my point, but yeah, I don't. Me no do math.
You leverage him and kind of extort him into the next interview. So I wanted to share these with you because why not? But this type of stuff, like, it has to stop, right? Like the idea of like what is anybody to gain from this? I think that's the big question. Let's just say, and I'm going to share these emails with you. These are the screenshots that Phil sent to me. And like, once again, I'm going to take Phil at his word. So we'll kind of see what it gets. But like I said, I want to share these with you because I think this is pretty messed up. So here is what they look. Let me actually make them nice and big so you can see everything on the screen. Oh, that's not it. Where are we at? So here is the emails that were sent to Phil. And this is the first one. I got them in order here. And it said, Side Scrollers Podcast Interview 2 Scheduling. Phil, I'm reaching out to broach you on your availability for mid to late April.
What is broach you? Like, if you're going to try to trick somebody, like, at least put the effort in.
April or May for the second part of our interview on the Side Scrollers podcast. So, first of all, I don't talk like that, right? Whoever's doing this they're clearly not speaking like me, right? I don't say, I'm going to broach you, right? I know you said some things publicly, and that's okay. I really think that this will do well by you and will offer you the opportunity to continue to make your case to the public.
What does it even mean?
Okay. Third paragraph. If you can list your preferred days, if you could list your preferred days, if you could include at least 5, that would be fantastic. It would be the same starting time. Thanks, Craig. Okay. So once again, I did not write these emails, right? So somebody wrote these emails and sent them to him, and so essentially what they did, they went in and they created a fake email that once again mirrored the Side Scrollers like podcast email, and tried to format it the same way and try to get them on. So my first thought by looking at this is, who is to gain from this? Let's just say Phil's like, okay, I'll come on the show. What does he gain from this? What do we gain from this? Who gains anything from this? Because there's the only person who, I guess, hypothetically gains anything is the person sending this fake email, right? So here we go.
Yeah, that's a good point. He broached himself on May 1st. I mean, Craig does have a point, though. It's like, I don't want you on the show. I didn't email you, so I don't know who did. I'm sorry.
So apparently he Phil didn't respond, and then this person followed up with another email apparently a few hours later, and here's the second email.
Wait, what? YouTube's on being sued for what?
Phil, I just want to let you know, if you decline, we will be doing a 3-episode series where we will be bringing on your detractors to discuss you and your biggest controversies. If it goes that route, you passing on participation will be taken as permission for us to license the 3-episode series to Keemstar for his upcoming Dark Side Phil documentary.
What?
We would much rather have you on for the second part of your interview for a fair and balanced segment. However, we respect your decision either way. Right? So, as far as I know, there's no 3-episode series coming from Keemstar. Right? So, at this point, they're kind of like poking the bear. And if you're just popping in, fake me, someone is acting as me and sending emails to Dark Side Phil.
Yep.
Trying to get him to come on a second episode of Side Scrollers. And that has not happened. So, and now they're at the point to where they're kind of extorting him and saying, like, if you don't do this, this is going to happen. And just so everybody knows, that's not how I roll. I would never do that. Scum says he has your email. Why would he be fooled by a random email address? Because let's just be real. I mean, and I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Who checks like the emails address that they get it from? Most people don't. They just see the...
I do all the time. Because you can't trust a fucking soul.
The title.
If the email looks sketch, I ain't fucking with it.
Right.
Have a good night, Jordan.
He then realized, he actually did check the email and realized that it wasn't from me, which is why he sent these to me. And once again, that's to Phil's credit. Like, that's very much to Phil's credit that he sent this over my way. So... yeah. And then, so there's a third email that was apparently sent like the next day. And this is the third and final email that Phil sent me. I don't know if this is somebody, Yeah,
you have to, especially with what I do, man, you have to check. Have to.
I said, I don't know, but like this isn't cool. Like, I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, this isn't cool. You don't need to do this. There's no reason to do this. So like, yeah, this
I apologize. My girlfriend's sending me pictures of her breasts, and I'm not going to ignore them.
Should absolutely stop. So anyways, here's the third email. And it says, Phil, have you thought about these dates yet? Please reply to us. Know whether you are please reply to us. Know whether you are considering it or not, because...
All right, so let's check out Muda's video. So I've had people do that to me. And that's why you have to check. You have to check. Is this the video right here?
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and today we're going to talk about what is effectively the biggest scam on YouTube that's still actually running. Now ladies and gentlemen, today's video comes at us from Ethan Klein, who actually claims to have $620,000 stolen from him. And the reason why this video is important to me is because I feel like everybody in YouTube, anybody that's made content, has went through the story. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about multi-channel networks. Now because of litigious
who are becoming completely useless. I'm still on one, admittedly, because there is communications benefits, but I kind of have a direct contact now, so I don't know.
Reasons. I'm not going to mention a specific company. In fact, I'm going to go over the entire MCN rabbit hole as a whole, okay? Because at the end of the day, multi-channel networks are the biggest scams on YouTube. And I'm surprised that they're still actually running. You know, a lot of people look at Ethan and are like, how do you get like scammed by an MCN? You're like one of the old guard. Here's a pro tip. Everybody that you've ever watched on YouTube, 99.9% of them have worked with a goddamn multi-channel network.
Yep.
So I'm going to give you some history. Way back in the early days of YouTube, when people were posting cat videos and angry video game reviews, the YouTube partner program was open to like 6 people max. Okay, we're talking Fred, we're talking like Ray William Johnson, we're talking some of the highest channels of the moment. This was like a direct to Google thing, okay? Nowadays, if
absolutely, it was like impossible to get into the YouTube partner program.
If you have, like 1,000 watch hours and like 10K subscribers, I don't remember the exact metric. I think it might be the other way around. You can apply for a YouTube partner program and you can get paid. You can gain access to a wide variety of features. But features back in the day were the most important thing. So shit like uploading videos longer than 10 minutes, okay? Which is most of my content, most of anybody's content nowadays, long form content.
Yeah, that was like you had a 10-minute max.
Content over short form any day. So you upload videos longer than 10 minutes, which, again, these were features provided by YouTube to like every account over the years, but way early on. You also had custom thumbnails. Back in the day, believe it or not, YouTube videos, like creators mathematically had to figure out frames for where YouTube would grab like 3 videos, 3
I never did that.
frames out of your video and just put in like a JPEG file, a PNG file, so they can get the thumbnail they wanted by circumventing the system. Then, of course, you had a bunch of other features. Like, I remember live streaming was like one feature, like live events back in the day, where you had to like create an event on YouTube and you could like live stream and do all of that. These were features slowly rolled out. But back in the days of MCNs in their heyday, these were like the big features that they were touting. Now, the other thing was obviously getting paid.
Getting paid, like, gameplay footage was very taboo. God forbid you did a review on a fucking movie. Whoa, transformative? Hollywood don't give a fuck about that. They want to de-incentivize you from being a movie critic as much as possible.
And in Ethan's case, he had an AdSense account from Israel, which meant that he could only operate in Israel, like only get paid out to an Israeli account. And for him, it's like, okay, I'm in the United States, I'm gonna get paid, all right? So I'm gonna go through an MCN, they'll take my payment and they'll give me whatever. Now, I'll tell you right now, way early in my day, we're talking when I had like 1,000 subscribers, I had one MCN, like a tier 4 crap tier, nobody heard of them MCN, reach out to me over Skype, okay, over like YouTube.
Oh God, Skype.
Emails. And they almost got me to sign a deal with them where I would give 40% of my channel revenue over to them.
Anyone remember Blip TV? Yeah, I was on Blip. When I was on that guy with the glasses. The short period I was on there. Once they moved me over to Blistered Thumbs, I was like, nah, I'm good. Once they moved me over to Blistered Thumbs, and I got partnered on YouTube. I'm like, see ya. That was the right choice too.
Now, obviously, I kind of laughed because we were making like 30 cents, a month, maybe like $5 if we were getting lucky. And I'm like, I ain't giving you 40% of that $5, all right? In 2 months' time, I'll be able to get myself a Popeyes 3-piece, okay? Ain't no motherfucking way I'm giving you 40% of the 3-piece of Popeyes that I'm getting out of that AdSense money. So yeah, basically it was just a giant scam. They would come at you and they would be like, we'll take 40%. Now, if your channel was big enough, okay, you could get like a 0%, meaning you kept 100% and they would get 0%. Now I'm gonna be like, but Muda, why would a company partner with you and get 0%? So I'm gonna explain how this works, okay? For a lot of
I never heard of 0%.
YouTubers that don't have the size to get that 0%, you are effectively giving up a percentage of your channel's earning for fucking all, okay? These guys don't do shit for you. Usually in these emails, usually in the Skype calls, they'll be like, we'll get you into fancy events. And maybe they might get you to go to VidCon.
Yeah, my network don't do shit for me. They won't make me a guest there because I used to get trolled like 37 years ago. Oh, you're making a troll? Like, who gives a shit, dude? But you could come out and say hi, though. Oh, wow, thanks. Hi. Not gonna go. Thanks. Here's my hello to you.
They'll pay for your, like, $50 pass, which you could have done yourself. Usually they might say, we'll get you a brand deal. We'll get you working with Hollywood.
I get my brand deals through, Gamer from Mars. Shout out to Nano Zebra.
Hollywood. Those people in Los Angeles. Woo! They would never get you a brand deal.
Never. Unless they really see that you're super marketable. Maybe like 1 out of every 8 billion people they'll do that for. Oh yeah, we'll market you. We'll get you exclusive. Yeah, fuck that. Lies.
Okay, in my entire years ever working with any MCN, your boy was never getting a brand deal.
Nope.
But oh
He's
boy,
right.
there are lawyers
100%.
be on your ass with flashlights. They're like the FBI is anytime somebody searches up nuclear. If you got an ad deal, they'll be like, where's our 5%? Where's our whatever, percentage out of it?
No, that's never happened. My MCN admittedly doesn't do that. If I get a brand deal and it's not through them, they don't touch it.
So for anybody that doesn't know what a channel membership is, if you go to my channel, there'll
my MCN is another nice thing is they don't touch any of my super chat revenue. That's all me. They don't get any of that.
be a join button below. That's a channel membership. I don't usually push them because I'm not an active streamer. If I was, I probably would, but I don't really provide anything that's worth it if you want to support.
Yeah, my network, man, I'm on the same network as the nerd. They ain't bad. Like, I know I'm kind of, but the days of MCNs are very, very low. They're on their way out. The sun is setting on MCNs as a whole. I kind of see YouTube one day just going, no more MCNs.
The channel.
Maybe that's what we're leading to with this.
You absolutely could, but generally those are pretty cool direct revenues for a creator with their audience. Now, of course, Ethan Klein, amongst many other YouTubers, like here's Brody Fox, who's like, we have the same contract, 100% YouTube revenue with BBTV from 2017. Again, they're alleging that is the one company right there. Again, I'm not throwing out these allegations. These are highly litigious organizations.
Oh, BBTV. Yo, I think they used to... Dude, when MCNs were at their peak, I used to get these shady fly-by-night companies saying, look, we will come out there and we will have someone suck your cock every day. We will get you brand deals. You'll have M&M shitting on your chest from a tree while you have saran wrap on your nipples. They would say anything. None of them are here anymore. None of them. God, I'm flooded with fucking emails from it. Fuck every one of you fucking MCNs. I'm glad you were fucking snakes.
Again, I'll wait for the...
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Hello, guys and gals. Then, of course, you had a bunch of other features. Like, I remember live streaming was like one feature with BBTV from 2017. Again, they're alleging that.
We'll go to that afterwards.
Right there. Again, I'm not throwing out these allegations. These are highly litigious.
I think they were sliding into my emails too. BBT. Every fucking one of them, though. Now that we're back to this.
Organizations. Again, I'll wait for the facts to come out before laying down the judgment. They've been taking 70% of our memberships as well. Didn't notice it since it's a small amount and we don't actively push it on our viewers. But I'd imagine other creators have been affected as well. So again, depending on how large your channel is, that 30% can be a lot. And depending on how small your channel is, that 30% can be the difference between you making rent, you eating, you getting that Popeyes 3-piece. I'm a little hungry right now for Popeyes, if you can't tell. You also got Kavos here talking about like how he...
You know that Muda right after this housed. He fucking housed that Popeyes chicken. No, I was never part of Machinima. I remember I was like, man, I hope one day I could get on Machinima. Man, thank God it never happened. See, MCNs were useful because they're like, they used to be able to do something called a managed partnership. So if there was a copyright strike or something, you were basically immune directly, unless you really did something egregious. So it protected you. It's almost like you're paying a percentage of your ad revenue for protection money, essentially. It's bizarre. But they used to, dude, like I said, I used to get emails all the time during the peak of MCNs because I've been doing this for 675 years. And, oh, we'll get you this, we'll get you that, we'll do optimization, we'll, you know, like I said, we'll have Gal Gadot fart in your mouth. One can dream. Isn't it like John Leone? I'm pretty sure I heard about it and familiar with it. It's death, isn't it? It's like if you're, I don't know, eat the poo-poo. Hey, Rich, I'm not going to put it in a bottle. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you. Breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it.
He was with BBTV for 5 years, and then every month on the 15th, they would be getting paid for 5 years. And then, of course, one day before payday, they told him that the payout was moved to the next month. Now, of course, if you're a YouTuber who's trying to make your rent checks every month and you're not trying to be delinquent on anything, I mean, imagine if you were paying taxes during tax season, which all of you probably should, you know, if you don't want to deal with the IRS having flashlights up your ass too, then, yeah, a month.
Yeah. I have to file an extension because the mother of my children also has an accounting degree as my accountant. But yeah, you still got to pay on the 15th.
Without any revenue can be
and if you were depending on your monthly pay to help you with that tax payment, that could be a problem.
Absolutely detrimental. And of course, the protections that YouTube would provide, I don't think are necessarily enough. Now, to give you an idea of, again, how little of services that they provide, let me show you right here. So, for instance,
is normal boots an MCN? I have no idea.
When you sign a contract, YouTube will tell you these are legally binding, so make sure you make an informed decision. That literally means go get yourself a lawyer, okay? Most of these services will just not even...
Listen, Rich, listen, I am hammered on the train back home from Chicago. I need to pee in my basement. Can you play the Snort Burnell intro? Sure.
Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn.
Yes, she has an accounting degree. She has an accounting degree.
Code. Drip.
Snort. Snort.
I got the drip going.
Snort. Snort. Snort.
Code. Drip.
Snort. Snort.
I got the drip go. Damn,
Breasts.
I got the drip go. I got the tips go.
Breasts.
Blow your throat. Blow your nose. Damn. Yes. Blow your throat. Please tip me. Damn. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going.
Snort. Snort.
snort, coke, snort, snort. I got the drip going. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Coke. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. I got the drip going. Yes. I got the drip going. I got the drip going. Yes. I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
Try to relax your anus.
Stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
Oh, but he loves his job. He is so passionate about it. He's hard when he gets. Uh-oh. I could tell the stream decks are going to lose their fucking minds. You can hear it quietly. If I don't shut this shit down now. You got to put out another update, Elgato. You're pissing me off.
And tell you that. They'll be like, here's a contract. Get a lawyer. Get a lawyer to read your contracts, okay? Pay a bit of cash, but get a lawyer to tell you exactly how bad you're getting fucked. That's important. So here, when it comes to strikes and takedowns, I remember when it came to MCN services, right? They'd be like, hey, if you have an issue with YouTube, we can help you out. We have direct connections, and they do. But of course, YouTube will tell you, no matter what, MCNs may be able to help you understand or resolve copyright claims, strikes, or a takedown on your channel. But they're not there to prevent them from happening, which obviously is true.
True. But there is one benefit, though. There are some times, even if you have a direct connection, it's like, oh, I'm just going to have to fart in the wind and @ Team YouTube on Twitter, and then you'll get a generic answer, and then you can go to the MCN and have a direct contact and get shit done. And it has saved my ass before a few times.
I would say the first part of this is also a bit misleading because I've never met an MCN in my life that is ever able to help you out with some issue on your channel.
My MCN has. Screenwave admittedly has. A few times, like I said, and it saved my ass.
Because they're already generating so many issues with them. Now again, is there a good MCN available, Mutahar? I'm sure there is, okay? Law of averages probably dictates there's probably one good egg out of 1,000 rotten ones. But finding that good egg may prove too tall of an order. So again, ladies and gentlemen, all these MCN services effectively provide these days is just nothing. They really don't.
It's true.
So I'm going to explain why the MCN still exist. See, MCN services work as sort of like these in-betweens from advertisers and like a lot of these big brands to you, the creator. At least they should. So if you ever go to an MCN website, this can be any single one of them. Very few of them will tell you how many channels they're working with. They'll be proud to tell you, we get this many views a month, or we have this many subscribers across the board. So again, to explain to you, imagine if an MCN signs up 2,000 creators, right? Now, just by looking at the raw numbers on YouTube, 1% of the channels on YouTube are actually successful, and 1% of that 1% are actually making enough revenue to make content or break even on YouTube, or make boatloads of cash. So, when these guys...
Yeah, it's a tough, man. It's a flooded fucking market, dude. And then on top of it, even if you get the traction to be able to make a living, you gotta be able to adapt with the times. And if you can't, you know, you're Phil.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Good night, Chris. Have a good one, man.
Sign 2,000 people on. 4 channels out of their 2,000 channels will have like over 1 million subscribers. And then every other channel in that list will have like 1,000 subscribers.
Yep.
So while they'll have 4 million like big subscriber channels, they'll have all these other 1,000 sub channels that they all amalgamate, and then they tell them, oh guys, we actually have like 15 million subscribers across the board. So then they'll go to another company like Adidas or fucking, you know, whatever big brand out there like Nestle or whatever, and they'll be like, hey guys, we have 15 million subscribers, you know, across the board that you can sell an ad to. And so these companies, you know, they used to be like kind of swayed by it, but even they're smart enough to realize, oh, they're bullshitting. They're bullshitting us. And generally, that's how they try to go for, okay? They'll tell them we have this many subscribers. They won't tell you the quality of the channels that are on their belt. And again, I'm not there to shame a channel for not having enough subscribers.
Yeah, because, okay, so cumulatively, we have 50 million subs under our belt. But if you have 8 billion channels that get 2 views a video, is Adidas really going to be like, oh, we're going to get some money off of those 8 view channels? No, fuck off. And the advertisers now are like, yeah, cool. Yeah, how many what do you have, like 3 channels that actually generate something sizable that would be worthwhile for us to market to?
Subscribers or views or whatever. I'm just here to tell you that the picture that these companies paint to big brands is oftentimes completely deceptive. And it's because of them painting this big brand that they'll be able to get big deals for some of their larger creators, abnormally larger deals maybe. They'll be able to skim off the top off of that, but they'll never be able to do something for the channels that have like 1,000 subscribers because they're not worth anything to them other than being a Lego piece in their very large operation. And again, that's not all MCNs, but I'm going to wager that's like 99.9% of them out there.
I'd wager more.
And it's why, as a creator, if you ever get approached by an MCN company, take that shit to a lawyer, okay? Just so you can have a good laugh at how bad you're getting fisted. But there might be a chance they're providing you a service.
No, I will go one step further than Mutahar. If an MCN approaches you, here's what you do. Just for symbolically, you print out the email, you take it, then you fucking go take a shit, wipe your ass with the email, then take it with the turds on it, little extra methane from the fecal matter. You light that shit with like a one of those like butane lighters, burn it, film yourself burning it with the shit on it, send it to the MCN and tell them to go fuck themselves. Seriously.
Worth any value. That'll be very, very few and far between. For the most part, if you're a creator out there, do not be swayed by the fantasies that MCNs weave for you. Go directly with YouTube and learn to fend for yourself, okay? These guys will never help you. They'll be there.
See, that is where my MCN has actually helped me. I will say that. They have.
There for you when it comes to sign on your channel, but they'll be completely fucking...
It's not intense feelings. Like I said, my MCN's okay. Okay? They're okay. But there is, if you were not like a legacy OG like me, and you're just like starting to get traction, and an MCN comes to, there's no fucking reason. No. Don't do it. Don't even waste your time spending the money to get a lawyer to read it.
Missing when it comes to breaking away from their channels, all right? And again, I'm not listing any company specifically. I know Ethan has listed his grievances with BBTV. I'm not going to go into any mention of that because, you know, I've never worked with BBTV. I have no idea. I've never worked with any real MCN, you know, for the last several years of this, for the last few years of this point. You know, once I got completely detached from any MCN, never looked back, never decided to run after it. Never decided to chase the dream. Called it a day, uploaded on my own channel, and dealt with Google directly, which again isn't really a possibility for a lot of people, I know, but it is the best way, all right? And it is the only real way, in my opinion at least. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I can't believe this YouTube scam is still actually active. I figured that maybe YouTube will step out of it, but I think what I'm noticing here is, given the scale of money that's allegedly been stolen, this might be class action. This might be enough for YouTubers to band together and finally deliver a true fucking to these companies. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. I wanted to share the story with you because it's wild as hell that it still happens. But I am covering emulation tomorrow. I'm out.
All right, let's see this guy. Fuck is going on? Oh, fuck pranks in the ass. Seriously. Hold on, this is very important for you. Google Fitch, are you fucking there? Oh. Oh.
Try to relax your anus.
That's exactly what I fucking did.
Try to relax your anus, your shoulders.
Oh, hurts.
Yes. Like, I thought prank channels were fucking killed off. They needed, like YouTube, just stop them. They're another one. Between them and the vigilante bullshit fucking predator who they don't, like, obviously law enforcement doesn't care about them. It's spectacle. Between them and this prank shit, it's gonna cause like a nuclear apocalypse. Just end it now. Now sell that headset to a scat fetish freak, man. If the price is right, fuck it.
Is he coming? Is he coming? Oh my, he looks so mad. He looks so mad. My goodness. Oh.
I have a sense of humor, but you know what? You came and touched me and put something on my head, I would slap the fucking shit out of you. And it's fair game. You put your hands on me first. It ain't assault at that point. I'd slap him so fucking hard he'd be bald like me. You touch me? You want to say something to me? You want to call me a piece of shit or whatever? I don't fucking care. I'm not going to touch you because of that. You put your hands on me, that bucket will be up your fucking ass. I'm not a tough guy. I'll be the first to admit it. But do not touch me. Keep your fucking hands off me. I don't care about you wanting clout for your YouTube videos. I have a sense of humor, but lay off.
He looks really mad. Is he staring at me right now? Pretty sure he's staring at me right now. Oh, he's asking me. Oh, these scrapers. This is exactly what I need. Yeah, now we get the paint right off.
I have a small, fluffy tabby kitten, 11 months old, who decided you are a fascinating man. Why, she's like staring at your TV right now? That is amazing. And yeah, again, it's not, I do not condone violence, and I wouldn't, if he just, like, burped loudly near me, like, whatever, who cares? Like, I would just burp loudly at him back. But, you touch me, you're gonna get touched. The bucket will be up your fucking ass. Yell that at me in the bedroom, please. What do you have, the Holland Tunnel as a fucking asshole? What's wrong with you? Yeah, I'm back for 10 minutes. I stopped. I started back up because I'm like, you know what? I don't know what my schedule's going to be this week. Things are still crazy with me. You guys understand what's going on. I'm like, people paid to support the show for me to stream till 1 a.m. Let me follow through.
Whoa, dude. Hey, what are you doing, bro?
So you might have seen this somewhat new prank trend going around on TikTok. It's called the bucket prank. But if you haven't seen it, let's talk about what it is. Basically, the entire prank is just putting a bucket on someone's.
Her eyebrows fascinate me. I'm not saying they're good or bad, but she has hypnotic eyebrows.
Head when they're not expecting it in public. That's it. That's the whole prank. And it doesn't even sometimes have to involve the bucket. Sometimes
But they kind of haven't died if this shit's going on. Oh, it's TikTok though. Oh no, wait, I thought it was YouTube. It's TikTok. Good. No, they did kind of kill him off on YouTube. Good. Thank you.
Congratulations.
If you touch me, you're gonna get touched. If you rise next to me, I will get aroused.
I think you're gonna get touched. That means you'll get in New York. That means you'll get the shit slapped out of you. I don't know if that's just a New York thing. Touch me and you're about to be touched. Rich 2023. Yeah, people are gonna take that out of context because that is. I'm gonna spam the applause because that is a New York thing. I've never been in a fight. I've been close a few times, though. Closest I forgot actually was the day I left. Some of you, most of you know this story. Here's my Phil helicopter caliber story. It was the last time I was a night manager at a gym. And what's up, baby bug? And my last day there, the job was a nightmare. Jesus Christ, I literally woke up having panic attacks that I've never, to a degree I've never had in my life. And there was this dude there who, first off, he had a hairpiece on that was like a power mullet. Like it looked like he literally murdered a squirrel. Like gutted it, like put some double-sided tape, slaps it on his head and calls it a day. But generally he was a nice guy. Generally, he was just a chill dude, like one of the most chill there. He had no teeth too, so he'd be like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh man, what's up, mullet man? How are you?" But then, like the last night I was there, he got all fucking weird. Like he was like, "Why is there something with the toilet paper or something?" Like, what the fuck? I've never done the toilet paper a single time here. I didn't even know I had to do the toilet paper. What the fuck are you talking about? And he kept on getting closer. Man, my throat's dry. And like getting in my face, and then dude started spitting in my face, and I remember I went like this, and I said, "Back the fuck off!" And I pushed him like 6 feet back. He didn't hit anything, and it didn't escalate from there. I don't like exaggerating shit, but if he came back again, I wouldn't have been arrested because he spit on me first. Technically, if he spit on he didn't mean to spit on me, but spit touched my face. And in theory, if you're close enough to do that, I think that's considered assault. Was I going to file a fucking police report on him? No, but. And there's been other times I've gotten close, but I've never thrown a fist at anybody. But if you put a bucket on my head, that would change. Now, the shit kicker. Here's where my life is a fucking comedy. Here is where things get weird with that guy. So why did he freak out all of a sudden? I found out, because I still talk to people at that gym, that he was going to miss me working the night shift, so it made him emotional. Well, now I'm gonna fucking vomit. What the fuck do you mean? What is going on? So weird, dude. So weird. What a weird guy. And again, never had an issue. Like, he was like one of the nicest people there. And last night, I was there. He decided to start getting close enough with his toothless mouth and spitting in my face. So I shoved him out of it. That is the closest I ever gotten to a physical altercation. There was other times, but that was the closest where I actually shoved somebody. If he got back on my face, there would have been fists flying. Nasty. Even though he was just talking, that's why the spit was there. Get the fuck out of my face. Get your fucking spit out of my face. Yeah, seriously, man. He has no fucking teeth. Imagine what's festering in his mouth and he's spitting on me. The fuck is wrong with you? Might as well just go back to the main screen. We ain't finishing anything else tonight. What's good, Nathan? How are you, bro? Oh, that's the main. You know, and like I said, could I have probably filed some. I think it would be like once like a bodily fluid hits you or anything from a person hits you, it's considered something. But fuck cares, man. I got him out of my face and went on with my final night there. What was funny is that I liked the manager that was there. That's why I said yes. But I remember he's like, "Hey man, I know you're done, but could you come back just for 2 weeks till we find somebody?" It was like a month after. I was like, "Yeah, sure," because I felt bad saying no. Did I actually go back in for 2 weeks after I quit to just help him out? No. I thought, like I said yes impulsively because I felt bad. I said yes impulsively because I felt bad, and then I was like, there's no fucking way I'm doing this shift again. Are you mad? And I was like, yeah, I'm just not showing up. I quit the job anyway. Who cares? Oh, man. God. That job was bad. I'm not doing another motherfucking hour. Don't donate for me to do another hour. I don't want to see you waste. If you're expecting me to stay for another hour and I don't want to see you waste your money. Save it for another time. I appreciate it. I just don't want to see you waste it. Fujiwara Phil, this reminds me of when I worked at the helicopter. This reminds me of when I worked at the gym. Yes. Yeah, you're kind of right, man. I'm just... But all bullshit aside, that's actually true. You actually are very accurate with that, because I do bring up sub stories from there quite a bit. The support tonight has been out of fucking control. I really appreciate it. You guys keep the show going. You allow us to do those big projects like we do. And I genuinely appreciate all of it. Oh, I'm ending at 1. Ending it already? Motherfucker, I've been going for 6 hours total? I started at 7 o'clock, 7:30. 7:30 I started. Oh, man, that was a fart. I should have put the mic there. That was power. Did you hear that? You know when I push out, because I fart all the time during streams. I don't fucking care. It must, if the noise cancellation software cancels those out because the mic's not close enough, so you just see me making these weird faces like, no wonder my streams are getting age restricted. Oh, you heard it? I'm proud of you. That one was worth, see, that was better than the other farts I put there. I actually have Sackboy's new adventure for PC. I should try it now with DLS S3 because I have the 4090. Sing you a goodbye song? I won't sing you a song, but now I'll just talk. Yeah, it's a good platformer. It's a solid platformer. I kind of bought it for my kids, but I never played it with them yet. Your farts make me wet. Well, that is disgusting. I couldn't do a sleep stream. I couldn't do a sleep stream. That'd be so fucking weird. No, that's literally like that Cinco sleep chair thing. That's a joke, though, from Tim and Eric, where they made a chair where, you sit there and could stare at someone sleep and it has, a shitter in it or something. But it's real life, like Truman's, though. People are just watching you, toss and turn and fart in your sleep and Lord knows what else. Nah, I'm good. I'll sleep without, 700 to 1,000 people staring at me. Probably because I was sleeping if I did a sleep stream. Because people are masochists. There would probably be 2,000 people there watching a fat man sleep. Speaking of sleeping, that's what I'm going to go do now. thank you so much. The support, like I said, it's fucking mind-boggling. I genuinely appreciate it, and I probably won't see you guys at all tomorrow, but I'll be back this week. Have a good one. Expect a DK Oldies, another console review coming this week, and some fucking crazy-ass news probably coming Monday. Have a good one, and always remember...
Try to relax your anus.